जो ये टेक्निकल सोसाइटी एक प्रॉपर अब फॉर्म होना चाहिए। हर
हम्म।
तरीके का अब सोसाइटी हो गया है, और टेक्निकल में पता नहीं क्या अब इंटरनल पॉलिटिक्स होता है, कोई अपने साइड लेना चाहता है, कोई उस साइड लेना चाहता है। एक अम्ब्रेला सोसाइटी बनाओ। और मैं भी अपने पीछे से सजेस्ट कर रहा हूँ कि भाई एक प्रॉपर अम्ब्रेला सोसाइटी बनाते हैं। मेरे पास कंपनी कॉन्टैक्ट्स है, लीड्स हैं। ओके, मैं स्पॉन्सरशिप और फिर ये तुम्हारा कम्युनिटी आउटरीच जो एनवीडिया का होता है, सेल्स फोर्स का होता है, तो उस तरीके से तुम्हारा स्टूडेंट सोसाइटीज फॉर्म करने में हेल्प कर सकता हूँ। और फिर मुझे पता कि और भी लोग हैं। ये पैराडॉक्स में तो वैसे ये अंकित से मिले थे और अश्विन से मिले थे, वो लोग वो लोग अपने अपने कॉलेज में ये गूगल डेवलपर्स सोसाइटीज फॉर्म करके रखे हुए हैं, तो उनके साथ वैसे भी थोड़ा कोलैबोरेट कर रहे थे। और फिर एक आयोन रॉय है, वो कैगल का मीटअप करवाते हैं दिल्ली में। तो इन सब से पहले से बात हो पाया था, लेकिन अभी प्लेसमेंट सेल के थ्रू एक प्रॉपर अम्ब्रेला बन जाएगा वो।
नहीं
और ये
प्लेसमेंट, हाँ एग्जैक्टली। हाँ
बोलो
कंटिन्यू।
भाई, नहीं
नहीं
तुम
बोल,
बोलो।
नहीं मैं तो वही बोला था कि हाँ कि इसी से मतलब प्रॉपर एक कनेक्शन बैठ जाएगा अपन।
हम्म।
जो अभी तक थोड़ा सा वीक सा था कि कोई रिस्पॉन्सिबल नहीं है, तो नाउ एक तरीके से ये मतलब रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी भी आ जाएगी कि कनेक्शन बैठाने की।
रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी आ जाएगी, स्ट्रक्चर आ जाएगा।
वो ही मिसिंग था, मैंने पिछली बार भी यही देखा था।
क्योंकि there are a lot of enterprising folks in this degree program, much more than there's in any bona fide degree program.
आप
But we have to.
मैंने पर्सनली 3-4 लोगों से मिला है, दे आर सो नाइस नाउ, दे आर करंटली रनिंग देमसेल्फ मतलब कंपनी। और जैसे
हम्म।
पुनीत सर हो गए या फिर एक वेंकटेश सर है, और दे आर सो गुड ना, दे जस्ट गाइड यू कि ऐसे ऐसे करो। तो वही जो कैंपस ड्राइव वाला था, तो मैंने ऐसे ही बोला था कि ऐसे ऐसे करते हैं, तो उन्होंने बोला कि नहीं नहीं करो करो, एक बनाओ प्रॉपर पीपीटी बनाओ, कमला मैम को मेल करो कि मैं ऐसा करना चाह रहा हूँ, और फिर वो कुछ रिप्लाई करती हैं तो फिर बताना, तो इस सब का फिर उन्होंने बोला था करना। तो जब तक मैंने
Good evening, ma'am. Ma'am, you are on mute.
Yes, you are audible.
Yeah, so we had some technical issue. I hope everyone can join now. Someone else had some problem.
Good evening, ma'am.
Yes. Good evening, everyone. Sorry for the delay. Whereas somebody else had some issue, Nishant, I forgot his name. Nikhil, he's not at here, right? So okay, I think Nikhil has joined.
Good evening, ma'am.
Good evening. Okay, I think as I cannot differentiate between the I request all the placement council nominees to switch on their video so that I know that you're all here. We can start. Okay, so that the host will also know that you're all can be made a co-host. Fine. Okay, already we are delayed, so let's start. Good evening, everyone. We are here to give an opportunity to all the placement council nominees to pitch their ideas and strategy to make the placement council of IIT BS better. So without further ado, I'll leave the platform to you guys. I think one of you can start presenting. Can you just raise your hand so that you can start the pitch, so that you are in queue? I can call out each one of you so that we don't confuse.
May I start, ma'am?
Yeah, who is Pratyush Modi? Go ahead.
Good morning, ma'am. Good evening, ma'am, and hello, everyone. I am Pratyush Modi, connecting directly from Delhi. I am currently in the diploma level, pursuing 4 courses in this term, and had already completed 4 in the previous term. Well, before I start, a good news. I'll keep it short and crisp and hopefully effective. So now, before I get into why I can be an asset for the placement team and why in particular you should vote for me, let me just give a brief introduction, a little background on myself so that we can better relate with each other. So just like a child of a normal middle class family, I saw a dream to study from the IITs, but could not make it through, whatever the reasons may be. But then this degree came as a savior for many students like us, and I don't think there's any need to explain it further that how this degree has and will change lives of many. Well, to continue further, I can now speak of my achievements and various positions of responsibility that I hold till date. But just hold on, just take a pause and think. Will anything of those anyhow decide if I will be able to serve as a good placement council member? Well, I'm not completely denying, of course, that those experiences somehow help to a certain extent, more or less, to highlight the ability if one can work in a team or not. But the point here is, what is that one ability that the person needs to have that to make him perfect candidate for the placement cell? Well, why I'm emphasizing on this is because you just go through the ideas and workings of the placement cell currently. There are YouTube videos available which you can watch, and you will find the team is working excellently well, leaving no stones unturned for bringing the great opportunities for us. And with time, they need to expand. And in order to bring more and more opportunities for the students, they require our help. They require a small representative of the students who can work hard with sheer determination, and more importantly, students who have a sense of duty, because this job is not a mere task completion job. It comes with a heavy responsibility on the shoulders of the member. This work demands almost 10 to 12 hours of work per week, and working and taking out this extra time is not easy for everyone. We must also understand that the people there are already very experienced and know how everything should finally work in the favor of the students, and nothing new can be added by any member in the context of ideas, so as to say. To be honest, the ideas that we give here will, in some form or other, in the practical scenario, will either be not feasible or will just be different, a different form of currently implied idea that is already being practiced by the placement committee. Try to understand this. I am not discouraging new ideas here, and don't get me wrong. The point want to make is just that initially, in terms of the ideas, the student may not be of great help to the cell, but only initially. In fact, on the contrary, I believe that once a group of hardworking people get selected and come together to work as a team, as I already said, with a strong sense of responsibility and duty, great ideas will flow in, which will certainly, together with the guidance of all experienced fellows on the team, will do wonders. Having said so, you may now be wondering that, okay, Modi साहब, आपने तो सब बोल दिया और हमने सब सुन लिया, लेकिन the question still lies the same. How will we know that who is the right candidate? What is the measurement of that hard work and sheer determination that we are talking about? Well, to be honest, the correct answer to that question is that you cannot. There is no way you can find among a group of nominated candidates that who is better and who is not, because ultimately they all are nominated then they all are hardworking and all are willing to take the responsibility and do the required tasks. So ultimately, the conclusion comes that the luck of the nominated members lies in the hands of all you voters. Hence, now it is my prime duty, as I'm here to pitch myself. I request you all to please cast your vote, which is starting tomorrow 10 a.m. And please do vote for me. I'm looking forward to join the placement cell, and I believe I could contribute to the development of the cell by not only working as actively as its member, but also trying my best to bring out anything on the table that would be the best of the interest for all of us. Having said so, I'm again saying that here all are equivalently capable of being a placement council member, because as I said, the work here requires just sheer determination and a sense of duty above all. And if we all have reached this stage, which certainly shows our effort, believe me, failing to reject someone or failing to select someone will not have any impact on the working of the placement cell. And yes, be assured it won't have any impact on your packages as well. So I'll just conclude by saying that since you all have heard us, you now have full right to judge us and form your views. And be assured that whatever team is selected, we will work for the betterment of yours. And so just listen to your heart, see our efforts, and choose wisely whomever you people think will work wholeheartedly. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Pratyush, for your quick pitch. Let me ask Lakshay to present.
Ma'am, before going forward, sorry, Laksh. Now, should I ask some question to the Pratyush? Because
Can you wait, nominees finish their pitch, and later we'll have an open Q&A session, and it's all to you guys.
Okay, thanks.
Thank you. Yeah, Lakshay, go on.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, Pratyush, for your great pitch. Ma'am, am I allowed to share my screen? I have a small presentation that I've created. Ma'am, if you'd allow me to share the screen, if you can share the whole slides with me, then that would be great. Good time, ma'am. Hello. Okay. Well, in any case, hi everybody. I'm Lakshay. I'm currently in my final term of hopefully the final term of the diploma course of the IIT BSc degree program. I hope to proceed to the degree courses in next term. A little bit about me. I'm originally from Bokaro Steel City. I'm a single mother child. I prepared for JEE from Bangalore, and then I pursued mechanical engineering from NIT Silchar, where I was the head of the NIT Silchar quiz club. I represented my college in multiple national level competitions. I won NTPC Electron quiz, was runners up in Rajgiri National Business Quiz 2017, which was conducted by Mitesh Agarwal. He's currently the managing director of Google APAC zone. And I was the regional champion of Tata Crucible Campus Quiz in 2018. My biggest achievement was establishing a memorial quiz called Suburban Kind in the memory of my college mates Mahanav Hazarika and Nilanjan Chatterjee, who sadly passed away when I was in my 6th semester of college. Very recently, I have I have been the part of the organizing team for NIT Silchar Bangalore roll call, which was the reunion for all the.
Lakshay, you can present it now. Sorry.
Okay, thank you so much, ma'am. I hope my screen is visible.
Yes. Go ahead.
Thank you so much. So, and recently, I co-organized the NIT Silchar Bangalore roll call 2022, which was the reunion for the alumni for the Bangalore chapter of NIT Silchar Alumni Association, where we had hosted multiple industry leaders, startup owners, startup founders and owners, and some bureaucrats who are working for Government of India and Government of Karnataka. And after graduating from NIT Silchar, I worked as a Salesforce developer at Accenture in Pune, and there I was a part of the local Salesforce and MuleSoft developer communities, where I functioned as a photographer and videographer, and I took pictures and I interacted with the managers, the industry leaders, and startup founders who were in the Salesforce community. Now, I sadly got laid off in 2019, and I was unable to secure a job. I prepared for some competitive examination, but when I gave those competitive examinations in 2020, COVID came. So again, bad luck for me. But this degree program was a lifesaver for me because it helped me rechannel all my enthusiasm and all my curiosity into learning into learning data science, and so that I would be able to pivot from mechanical engineering, where I was unsuccessful, into a field where I hope to be successful. So this is how I'm currently trying to give back to this degree program. I was one of the co-organizers of IITM Paradox, and in the first iteration of Paradox, I conducted a quiz called Qtopia. And alongside my event coordinators and co-heads, I formed a society which is called WizKids, IITM BS Quizzing Society, alongside Soumya Brata Mahapatra, Indranil Bhattacharya. Hello.
College say.
Excuse me?
Go ahead. I think somebody has accidentally.
Okay, no issues. So, Indranil, Sagnik, Rishabh, Somshankar, Sahana, and Chirag, we have till date, we have currently 250 plus members in our WhatsApp group, and we have conducted 2 on-campus quizzes. One was Paradox in May, and one was in Paradox in Malgudi, and 4 online quizzes in collaboration with the Paradox organizing team and Kaziranga House. And I'm personally proud for the last 2 quiz events that we have conducted. In Paradox in Malgudi, we had Aparna Arun and Aditi, an all-girls team coming first. And in the most recent quiz, Paradox in Republica, we had Lavanya, Akriti, and Pratyusha securing 2nd, 3rd, and 4th places. So this club is going strong. But now I'm applying for placements because I have a vision. I have a vision of building a community which is focused on learning and growth and improvement of all the stakeholders in the club. So here people would come for, here we would promote members to come forward and build and showcase their skills to the rest of us with regular meetups and competitions. We have currently a lot of techies, a lot of folks who are very much interested in tech and who are doing a lot of good stuff, but we do not have a common community. So I want to build a common community for that. And that community will be helpful in sharing learning and growth resources and opportunities, such as very recently I participated in Amazon ML Summer School, and we came to know about it because somebody had shared a link in a WhatsApp group, and then we participated in that. I want to have a community which where people don't have to share Scout, YouTube, WhatsApp, or LinkedIn or other places. We just have to enter that community page and see what is if there are some learning resources which are interested to us, which would help us grow. And that community should also be able to nurture teams which should represent this degree program in national level hackathons and international level hackathons and other competitions. And it's not just that this community will be doing it on our own. We will be collaborating with companies. I was a part of the Salesforce developer community in Pune. So we can invite tech companies like Salesforce, NVIDIA, Hugging Face to collaborate with us, establish some community initiatives, some workshops, some hackathons, so that some meetups where we can interact with these with folks at industry, become industry ready, and be ready for internships and job opportunities with or without the support of the placement cell. This community should be sustainable, that it should be active throughout the year. There should be some activities happening every week, and no matter whatever level you are, there should be no entry barrier. And what we will be requiring is that people should come forward and start learning, and hopefully they will be able to see some difference within a term's time. They will be able to learn some skills and resource and develop some projects and be able to grow forward. And I have got all these contacts, all these leads, all these ideas, but but with the help of the community, I want people to come forward and share these ideas and share more of their ideas, more of their leads, more of their opportunities, so that we could be able to prepare together. We could be able to go forward. Now, very recently, I got involved with the Quant Club. This had started last year, but it is not going at the rate that we want it to grow. So we are looking forward to that. How can we promote the activities of the Quant Club? And if we would be able to conduct some events, conduct some workshops, bring some industry leaders like Zerodha founder Nitish Kamath or some other folks, so that we can interact and we can learn. So this is Quant Club. I know that there are people who are interested in product management. There are some people who are interested in Web3. So there are lots of avenues of learning and career growth. So let us build an umbrella organization where people can come forward and start preparing for their future career, like C5 Center for Innovation is doing in IIT Madras. And another project which I was thinking of, and which I talked with Kothai ma'am, is to establish a foreign opportunity society, which should be able to start preparing students to pursue study and job opportunities outside India. I talked with Kothai ma'am and Umapati sir, who is also part of this degree program, to learn foreign languages like German, French, Japanese, etc., and to prepare for examinations like TOEFL, IELTS, GMAT, GRE. And I'm reading about and I'm reading a lot of posts about people who have been interested, who have been accepted into exchange programs to go to foreign universities. Like Karthike and Dipanjan participated in International Entrepreneurship Summer School, and they were invited by the German government. And there was another friend of us who was just
Lakshay, sorry to interrupt. Please, your time is up. Please finish it off. Yeah,
2 minutes. So I want to be able to have more people in this degree program grow and explore opportunities. So what I can currently offer, I am currently a campus ambassador for Hugging Face, and I'm a part of the NVIDIA developer program. I was part of the Pune developer community, and I have good relations with the NIT Silchar student community and alumni network. This was a photo which we took in Qtopia 1.0. He was Pankaj. He was a training and placement coordinator in IIT Madras for the Department of Ocean Engineering, and he was the guest of honor for Qtopia 1.0. So after interacting with him, I have got insights of the placement processes in IIT Madras, whether it be for the BS degree program or for the bona fide students. And currently I'm at Bangalore, and I'm actively making connections with Bangalore in the various tech communities like Web3 communities and AI communities with the weekend meetup. And having been a part of various communities, various societies, I will be bringing my enthusiasm and unparalleled work ethic to you. So I know that this is a long road, but I hope that we will be able to change from doubters to believers. This is a favorite quote of mine, which is attributed to Jürgen Klopp. right, the Premier League and Champions League manager. So thank you for time, ma'am. Thank you everybody for your time. I hope that I did not take much of your time. So these are my contact details. If you have any doubts, please do get in touch with me. Whether I be elected or not, I want to move forward with all my ideas, and I want to build a nurturing community in the BS degree program. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you, Lakshay. Thank you, Lakshay. It was a wonderful presentation. Utkarsh, please go ahead.
Yeah, second. Let me know if it is in slideshow mode or not.
Yeah, it's working. Go ahead. Yeah.
So good evening, everyone. I am Utkarsh Gaurav from Jaipur, currently in my last diploma term, having 4 subjects. And first of all, I would like to thank Kodai ma'am for giving us this opportunity to pitching up. And also I would like to thank our POD team. Beside, I would like to thank also Lakshay for putting up a very good elaborative speech about how we are going to do this placement council is going to work. Since the starting, I am from the first batch, first of all. So I have come through a long path for the past 2 years. And we as a student have observed that how we are growing every term by term. We have done a lot of rigorous subject training, learning from our renowned professors. Now, what challenges we face and what are the remedies? I would like to go ahead with this. First of all, let me tell you about me, like I have already introduced. As we know that we have every term we are increasing. So till now we have like 15,000 plus students in our batch. So with this increasing community, the challenge is how to manage, how to control this community, because in this degree, this is one of a kind of a degree, which not only includes only the students, the fresher. This is the degree which includes the professionals, the entrepreneurs themselves, and the new batchmates, the one who are coming just after 12th. This is a different kind of domain, which is a network, is an environment in it. And I want to trap all the potentials, how we can trap all these things. And this is my vision, to create a super platform where we can connect and learn along. So experiences, if I talk, that I have been from the first batch to, and then I was former deputy secretary for House Sundarbans. Being as a first council members to the house, we had a challenge of establishing a proper environment among our house system. So we had a challenge of creating groups, communities, organizing events. So with the magnificent member of my house council, we actually created number of groups, connected people together, and next task was to organize events. So as we all know that Sundarban House is actively responsible for conducting a lot of interactions and cultural events. Latestly, we were having entrepreneur from Shark Tank, and he was very good at it. He actually motivated it. Before that, we had flagship barriers. So we are regularly organizing. So this was, I wanted to take this vision more to the mass area where all the students can come together. So I would like to propose a model. What is, as a council member, what model I would like to propose? So first of all, as we know, this in this industry, once we get out of this degree, learning hard skill is not the only thing. We need to develop the soft skills. The soft skills includes team responsibility, team player, time management, what is the problem solving skills, accountability. So what are the leadership skills? And among that all, number one thing is communication skills. Since in our degree, the people are spread in all over India, and people are coming from the background who have a lot of talent, but yeah, they have some problems in their speaking communication skills. So for that, to cover those part, we will, as a council member, I'll be with my team, will be working how to improve that communication gap. They can come up and produce better than everybody else. Next, the thing is, we'll be also organizing workshops for software skills, as we know that with every time by time, we know that ChatGPT is coming and various things are coming. So the industry is revolutionizing rapidly. To keep up with those skills, we need to collect reviews from the industry professionals. That is going to be our task. That what are the industrial resources which are in demand. We'll be collecting reviews and then doing the survey and then delivering with the help of workshops to the students of our degree, with the help of our professors and other industrial mentors. Next thing will be, beside once the workshop has been held, then comes the competition, the hackathons. That is our next step. We'll be organizing number of hackathons or e-summits or maybe coding competitions, which will definitely boost what they have learned in the workshops. And also we'll make sure that everybody, whoever has participated, receives certificate, and the winners absolutely should get internship or placement, as these workshops and hackathons will be our agenda with the collaboration of the industries, with the companies. And in this, we'll be trying to ensure that those companies put out the real problem they are facing in their environment, so that the students of our community will have the proper challenging. Next comes the resume building. As we all know that once we have learned all the soft skills, all the skills which are required in industry, and then we have these certificates, now comes the importance of proper resume building. So with this resume building, we'll be working in the three system. First of all, we'll be collecting all the resume and try to create a database. Based on that database, we'll be segregating based on the skills what people have, their backgrounds, their GPA, so that we can have a proper assessment what student needs and what are the requirements and where is the gap. So that thing we'll be trying to segregate and work on. Next comes connecting companies and the skill set requirement. In this, we'll be working what are the industrial requirements, then updating resumes, what we have learned through workshop. If the candidate is lacking that thing, so we'll try to make sure that workshops are held in the near future, which is helpful in updating their resume. Once that is updated, we'll be organizing sessions with the professional, with HRs. What are the good way to represent proper resume? What company wants? What are the important factors you need to point out in your resume? That is going to be one of the tasks as a council member. Last thing will be the sharing of the resumes. Once this resume building is done, our task will be to share these resumes with the companies and create proper interviews and bring the companies to the campus, and also regularly track what are the feedbacks, what are the requirements by the companies which our candidate might be lacking a little, so that factor which is creating this gap can be removed efficiently. The last, then after that, once this resume building is done, then we'll be proceeding in steps like, first of all, industry talks. These industry talks will be included HR interactions, professional interactions. They'll be sharing their views, what are the actual problems, what are the working environment, and what is a professional way to work in the team, what is team building, how do you respond to your team member. All these things are better explained by our experts, so they'll be helping us out. Once these things are developed, we'll be ensuring that group discussions is held in the sessions. In this group discussions, our focus will be discussing what we have learned till now, what are the skills. We'll be asking questions, we'll be discussing questions, we'll be talking about technologies and how to build them up. Once these things is proper prepared, so there's a platform which is already set. Now comes the proper definition. Now comes for the time where we learn for the mock interviews. In this, we'll be preparing with the mock test. Virtual mock test will be organized in contact with various platforms, so that people get an actual question practice, aptitude practice, and then what are the questions related to SQL. Because when we update these things in a resume, that I know ML, I know SQL, it does not approve that what are the key factors, that is there anything which shows that you really know? Then these mocks interview and things will be answer to that questions, that how efficient are student as this BS degree program students are. So this will be the step. Once that is done, then as we know that in our degree, we have two type of candidates who are right now. The one who is in professionals, they are here to learn data science as a new skill. They are here to learn data science as a new opportunity to their domain. So we'll be organizing campus drives, which will be emphasizing according to the placement, according to our students' requirement. Let's say we have a fresher, we have professional. For professional, we'll be having special company interaction where they can share their resumes based on their experience, based on their backgrounds. We'll be connecting them with the HRs and also the data of their background and how they can provide their contribution to that particular domain. For the freshers, we'll be ensuring that company interaction is mandatory. They get a guidance management that includes what are the skill sets that a company required. In this job campus drive, they'll be interacting with the HRs. They'll get to know what are the primary skill sets that as a student we require. Those who are going in the end of the BSc level, about to are eligible for internship, they'll be discussing what are the skill set, while those who are in the foundation, they will have the interaction. They'll get to know what are the skill set they should start from the beginning.
Utkarsh, please
Yeah, ma'am.
be quick. Yeah.
While these are the things, and then we'll be creating connections with also one of the agenda will be creating connections, as most of the students have this dilemma after this degree, whether we'll be able to go for the university or MS masters. So we'll be also connecting with the HRs and the administration so that they can get further support. Finally, once this is done, we are in the end, then the internship is there, company placement is there. We'll be passing out as an alumni, but that's not the end. We will, as a placement council, it is our job to keep the track of all the members who have passed out successfully. What are they doing? Why? Because this is a community, this is a platform. So once this platform is created, we'll be using that platform to guide whatever the new batches, new students who are going to join this degree. Have faith, have a proper all the confidence that they are required, and in this way this community will be together. So I would call you upon to let's come together, build this great community, and look forward to it. Thank you. For any support, do let me know how we can help. Do let me share your views, how you can tell what are the problems do you face as a, if nominated, if selected, I'll try to ensure that all those things are handled. If not, I'll also try to push that thing so that the placement and the overall community is developed very nicely. Make sure
Thank you, Utkarsh. Vote for Utkarsh. Okay, thank you. Syed Hassan, you can start presenting.
No presentation, I'm afraid, sorry. I'll be keeping this brief. Good morning, everybody. My name is Syed Affan. I have been a member of this degree since its inception, since the very first batch. I will get directly to the point. With your support, I hope to negotiate partnerships and long-term partnerships with companies so we get a wide range of work and study opportunities. I hope to especially focus on remote opportunities, as I believe we students of an online degree program can work very better than most people when it comes to remote work. I do this degree in a part-time capacity. So in a way, I understand the challenges faced by people who balance, say, work and school, or school and another school. And I hope to advocate for your needs. One super ambitious goal that I have, not just in the placement council, but beyond that, would be to improve educative opportunities for everyone. and I don't mean some grand scheme, just something simple like having a platform where educative opportunities can get posted. Like one of the guys who came before me said about the Amazon ML school. Yeah, as the saying goes, Kabil bano Kabil. And while I was thinking of what to say today, I thought, what exactly will I bring to the table which my competitors don't have? I'm a writer on Medium where I post technical blogs. I have gained 1,000+ views. Even before this placement council uh, thing came up, I have always been very dedicated to talking to people in professional settings, whether on LinkedIn, online, offline, etc. I study the so-called art of negotiation. I have read books. I have a certificate from Michigan online uh, on negotiation as a topic. I I will conclude by just saying that ideas are a dime a dozen. You have heard many ideas before me. You will hear many ideas after me. You go on Google, you type something, the right thing, and you will get many more ideas. Now you can even ask ChatGPT, but they need to be people who do the work. And that's what I hope to do, the work. I'm all about the action, and I'll work hard to make a real difference in the placement council. Vote for Sriyada Fan. Thank you.
Thank you, Syed. It was brief and sharp. Let me move on to Tripti.
Good evening, everyone. Am I audible to you, ma'am?
Yes, Tripti, go on.
Okay. So, hello, everyone. I'm Tripti Arya, and I'm from Halwani, Uttarakhand. Recently, I've graduated from Kumaon University, Nainital, and right now I'm doing this degree as full time. And talking about my experience, I don't have much prior experiences, but I'm looking to build some with this degree and by engaging in some extracurricular activities in within this degree as also. And I'm a group leader for the Kaziranga House and working along our secretary in the companionship project to provide the better reachability to the students in our house. And in future, we might expand this companionship project to everyone in this BS degree who are learners to it. And coming to the point, I'm one of the nominees for this placement council member elections. And we all know that what we need in a placement council, like it is very important to have a very strong relationship with the student as well as with the industry experts and employers as well. And
Tripti, your network is failing, I think.
should I present my screen?
Yeah, go ahead. Tripti, are you here? Tripti, are you in the network? I think let's move on to Nikhil and we will give Tripti another opportunity. Nikhil, please go ahead.
Hi, everyone. Can you guys hear me?
Yes, yes.
Okay, so it looks like everything is working great. So once again, guys, I would like to introduce myself. My name is Nikhil Garg. So first of all, guys, this is an election. Show up with some more energy, man. Where is the beef? Where is the debate? Guys, this is an election. Be lively. All right, so I have actually dropped down 3 links in the chat box below. One of them is a little bit about me. I won't spend any time trying to introduce myself. It's a very short and sweet video that I made a few years that I've done in the past couple of years. The next link that I've sent to you guys is actually a suggestion form. I've been sending this out to a lot of my friends ever since yesterday when the nominations got announced and they said we could start individual campaigning. I am not here to tell you about my ideas. I don't know what the placement cell is supposed to have because let's be honest, everyone has different needs. Everyone wants different things from placement cell. So don't take my word for things, okay? Don't take my word for anything. I want you to tell me what you want. I am someone who wants to stand for the student body. I want to communicate with you. I want to know what you guys want, all right? So just open up that G form, just type out, there are a lot of different questions. Tell me what you think you want to see in the placement cell. And if I do get voted in, I will make sure that, I won't make sure, but I will try my 100%, no, my 200% to make sure that it does happen. And the third link is a little bit extra if, you know, you're in for something a little bit more. I did make a tiny short video. It's a little like my campaign. So if you want to go through that, you can. So I'll get into the beef of the matter. I have a short presentation. So give me a second. I'll just share my screen for you guys so you can see. This, I think, okay. Can you see me, guys? Can you see the screen? All right, so I am assuming that the screen is visible.
Yes, it's visible. Go ahead.
All right, so everyone, this is me. Next to me is Andrew sir, a few of my friends. I met him when he came to visit us in Hyderabad. It was one of the most exciting meetings of my life. I am right there. That the thing that he is holding and what I am holding is actually my novel. There's a book that I published when I was 14 years old. It's called A Path to Change Yesterday, a very fun read. If anyone wants to, give it a whirl, go onto Amazon, search my name, search A Path to Change Yesterday. So shameless plug is over anyway. So coming next, please vote for me. Why not? Because I'm going to be helping you do whatever you want, not whatever you want, but whatever you need for the placement cell. I will make sure that your voices are heard. I want to make sure that your opinions are heard and that we can get this done. Next, want to get placed? Let us help you. The placement cell has an amazing team in place already. Even before the idea of internships and placements even existed, IIT Madras has been helping people get jobs for decades now, and this is just a tiny drop in the ocean. We've had a lot of my competitors come up here and try to explain what a placement cell does, what IIT Madras has been doing for almost decades now, and I really appreciate them, but I think that it is also important that I hear what you have to say. There are a lot of great ideas in the audience there. I want to hear what you say so that we can get this party started. We can actually start rolling and making that dough. All right. So in order for that to happen, or in order for us to be able to help you, you need to vote. Use the power of democracy, ladies and gentlemen. This is the world's largest democracy. India is the world's largest democracy. Use your power to vote me in. And if you do win, I've already explained, I'm not going to, waste any more time for that. So I wanted to introduce to you a tiny little project that I had in mind for quite a while. All right. So I want to introduce you to Project NAPI. Yes, it sounds really, really silly, but NAPI is an acronym. It stands for Niche, Audience, and Passive Income. So what exactly is NAPI supposed to be? It sounds really silly, but the acronym expands into something smart. What is it supposed to be? So one of the quickest ways for a person to become a millionaire or a billionaire, as per the pundits, is first get a niche. Then you want to build a digital audience with that niche. And number 3, apparently this is the giant black box in the whole process. You get rich, apparently. So, and then you just repeat the process with a different niche, and you just keep the passive income coming and coming and coming. So what exactly is a niche? Now, a niche is a specialized area of focus. It's like a tiny thing that you're really, really good at and that you want to excel in. So the great thing about having a niche is that it's usually a small knit community, which means there is going to be huge amounts of engagement in that community, which means you're probably going to know everyone personally. You're probably going to meet everyone. You're probably going to know everyone by name, which is great when you want to drive up community aspects, when you really want to get going with your community, right? So why does having a niche help? Why does building a digital audience even matter? Because we live, ladies and gentlemen, in the 21st century where AI is literally stealing our jobs. Yesterday, I just saw on the news that a 22-year-old man who has recently placed in Microsoft got ditched just because, you know, Amazon wanted to do him like that, or Microsoft wanted to do him like that. There have been people with 30 years of experience who are being laid off right now as we speak for no reason at all, just because the companies need to get rid of that excess baggage. Why building a digital audience and getting a niche is so important is because anywhere you are in the globe right now, like we had Lakshay talking about the global economies, right? We want to make sure that our resumes are going all across the globe. But it's very difficult for someone to judge what kind of a person you are sitting in another corner of the world. Like, for example, if I want to get placed in Netflix tomorrow, and I send my resume to San Francisco and they just see a whole bunch of degrees on a piece of paper and think, oh yeah, this guy, 9 GPA, he's been doing pretty well. He has a book, he's published, great. But at the end of the day, they really can't tell if I'm a hard worker. They can't tell if I'm dedicated. They can't say, oh, hey, this guy, he meets our work ethic. You need to show off that you are a hard worker. You need to have people getting behind you and saying, yes, this is our man. This is our guy, our homie. He knows his stuff. He knows what he's doing. And you need to build an audience like that. It's on you. And I think by starting Project Nappy, we can get the people who already know how to do it to meet the people who want to know how to do it. Isn't that just mind-blowing? I know. So layoffs and independence, like I was saying, once you're laid off, you really can't go anywhere. Searching for a job once you've been kicked out is a little bit difficult in this, you know, inflated economy. So being financially independent is a great thing. So then the benefits of a digital audience and lots of passive income, like I said, you know, get a niche, get an audience, get rich, rinse and repeat. It's very simple. It's very simple, and I will be willing to teach you the process that I have learned so far if I do get placed in this placement council. It's a really simple process. The main problem comes with finding your niche, but that is something that is unique to everyone. And honestly speaking, I would love to talk to you guys more about it. Since we're a little bit short on time, I'm going to just blaze through this. The power of a good digital profile, like I said, having a good GitHub page, having a good LinkedIn, having a good Twitter and Instagram, or heck, even having a good TikTok page these days is going to get you noticed. Being unique in this huge crowd of grays and browns is really important for you guys. You really need to emphasize on this. Be unique, make big bucks. It is important. Now, this is a really shocking thing of this presentation. Now, you guys might have noticed that I have shattered my wrist. This wrist, as you can see here, it is broken. It is literally destroyed. I cannot use this hand at all. But I made this presentation not in an hour, not in 2 hours with a broken wrist, but in less than 30 seconds. Less than 30 seconds, I made this 10-slide presentation for you guys using the power of artificial intelligence. I'm using this really cool application called tome.app. And it lets me type in a prompt and it will literally generate an entire PPT presentation for me in less than seconds. Guys, if we do not take full advantage of literal magic sitting on our laptops, what is even the point? So to emphasize, what I'm trying to say is, look, you guys vote for me. I am your guy. I want to listen to you. I want to hear what your problems are. You guys tell me a story and I will make sure you guys are the main character of your story. That's how confident I am. Now, I want to make sure that you guys are independent on your own, that you don't need to have to depend on anyone. That is the whole point of Project Nappy. All right. Number two, I want to introduce how AI tools are being used in day-to-day life. You can go from a zero to a hero in web development in less than a month with the help of artificial intelligence teaching you. I want to capitalize on that, and I want to teach people how to do it too. Now, don't need to get confused. I've said a lot of things. I've been very talkative today. So these are the main points of my presentation that I want you to take away. Number one, I want you to be vocal with me. I've asked around 200 people today what they wanted from the placement cell, and all of them they could say was, I know there is a placement cell, but I don't know how to communicate with the placement cell. So I'm planning on introducing, plans to make a website, a community where you can join together, talk about things, talk about hackathons, talk about business opportunities, talking about how to build an empire, building a niche, like I said in Project Nappy. I also want to ensure that people are getting placed in places they want to get placed. I don't want you to be a data analyst getting placed in some biomedical company. I want transparency and I want communication between the people. That is why I have sent you the Google form right there in the chat box. You can literally, it takes less than 2 minutes, go to the Google form, fill in whatever you want. And if I get placed on the council, I will make sure that these points, that your very, very valid points are being made to actual people who can make changes. Now, there are plenty of people above me. There are plenty of people who are more experienced than me. But I do want to say that I am for the people, by the people. All right. Now, I know this feels like a lot of propaganda, but I do have the skills to back it up, which is why you should check out the video that I did drop in the comments down, not comments, in the chat down below. So, yeah, I'm kind of out
Thank you, Nikhil. Thank you for the AI-generated presentation and introducing us all to the Chat GPT era. Okay, thank you. Urusha, go ahead.
Hello, everyone. Am I audible, ma'am?
Yeah, Urusha. Yeah.
Okay. Good evening. First of all, I'm very impressed with the Nikhil speech. It's just like he summed my thoughts in his. Everyone, my name is Urusha Rahat. I am a driven individual with a passion for continuous learning from the University of Allahabad, and I'm pursuing a diploma in ITMBS. I have hands-on experience in campaign analysis. Additionally, I have held leadership roles such as group leader of Kana House and public head of creator a group well and ITMBS degree. As you all the place.
Urusha, your network is breaking.
Council plays a critical role. Is it fine now, ma'am?
Yeah, it's fine.
Hello.
If it's bad, you can just switch off your video if it helps.
Okay, ma'am. Is it fine now, ma'am?
Yeah, we can hear. Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. So, should I start from beginning?
Yeah, please. Yeah.
Okay. So, hello, good evening, everyone. My name is Urusha Rahat. I am a driven individual with a passion for continuous learning and professional development. I have a postgraduate degree from the University of Allahabad, and I am pursuing a diploma in ITMBS. I have hands-on experience in chemical analysis, and I'm currently in data science intern at ITM Research Park, leader of Khana House, and public relation head of Creatora Group, as well as volunteering in various events. And I'm honored to stand before you today as a candidate for the placement council of IITM BS degree. As you all know, the placement council plays a critical role in connecting students with potential employers and helping secure our future careers. As a member of the placement council, I would bring my passion, dedication, and commitment to fulfilling several key roles and responsibilities, including representing the interest of the student body, for sure, networking with recruiters, coordinating placement activities, providing career guidance, advocating for student needs, most important, and promoting the IIT brand as well. Throughout my academic journey, I have been actively involved in various extracurricular activities and have earned my leadership, communication, and teamwork skills. I'm confident that I have what it takes to be an effective and dedicated member of the Placement Council and to help our community to achieve its goals. Uh, I'm passionate about the role of the Placement Council and believe that I have the skills and experience that makes me well suited to be a part of this important body. I will work tirelessly to create a strong network with recruiters from top companies and organizations and to keep our community informed about the latest trends and advancements in our field of interest. Uh, and In conclusion, I believe that I have what it takes to be an effective and dedicated member of the Placement Council. And that's it. Please do vote for me. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Urusha. I would suggest you do some individual campaigning as well because your voice was not that clear. Yeah. Okay. Thank you,
Okay,
Urusha. Yeah. Padmaja Sharma, please go ahead.
Good evening, everybody. I am Padmaja Sharma, an 18-year-old, presenting to you. Sorry. Good evening, everyone. I am Padmaja Sharma, an 18-year-old with literally no experience of what a placement council does, but I'm eager to provide you hard work and listen to the students, and they can to help you find a suitable job for yourself, whether it is a remote job or an on-site job. I will be eager to help you out. As a member of the placement council, I will work tirelessly to ensure that the placement process is fair, transparent, and accessible to all the students. And I will build on working towards the communication between the placement council and the students to ensure that the right opportunities are available to each and everybody of us. I believe that together we can make a difference and create a better future for ourselves and future generations of students which are coming every term in our program. I would be honored to have your support in my campaign for the Placement Council. That was it for my campaigning. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Padmaja. That was a sweet campaign. So I hope people like you who are struggling in public speaking or some similar to you will they can relate with you. So yeah. Thank you.
Yes.
Adari Karthik Vinay. Yeah.
Am I audible, ma'am?
Yes.
Hi, each and everyone present here. First of all, thank you so much for being here to listen all our campaignings and everything. Let me introduce myself. Myself, Karthik Vinay Kumar Adari. I am a final year BTech student from NIT Jaipur, from a metallurgy domain. I am highly interested in data science, and IITM BS has made my dream to do true. So I have started my BS degree, I have started my journey with IITM from January, and now I am in the diploma level. Basically, I was also a placement coordinator from NIT Jaipur. So I have that experience to contact with the companies and to deal with the companies. So I have few points in my mind. Basically, there are many students from our IITM. There are few from foundational degree, few from diploma in data science, few from diploma in programming, and some are in BSc, some are in BS. So first of all, while communicating with the companies, I will explain about the IITM BS program. Basically, most of the companies of Indian companies have known the program of IITM BS, but few companies, even though don't know about IITM BS.
Can you please, someone else's audio is Swani Kumar. Okay, I have muted. Yeah, go ahead.
Yes, so most of the companies, few companies still don't know about the IITM BS program. So first thing, I will explain them the complete program, how tough it is and how hard it is. Even all of the students who are studying in it, all are gems. I think all the people are gems, even they're in the foundational or in the data science, in diploma, anything, they are in any level, they are doing a tough job, means they are having some different priorities in their regular life, and they're doing it with their self-interest of this program. So I will explain them, and I will let them know what are the pool we have, means diploma in data science. We will explain all the pool, data science, programming, everything I will be explaining to them. Based on their requirements, based on their vacancies, they will open their openings to our IITM BS, and I will be like a bridge between the companies and your students. And I will also help all the students having their doubts, means if they feel anything, any problem in any situation, I will be helping them. And as a team, any of the 12 members who will be selected from these 15, all we as a team will help you to get placed in a very good company, and will make your dream success. This is from my side. Please vote for me. Again, just to say, my name is Karthik Vinay Kumar Adari. Please vote for Adari Karthik Vinay Kumar. So don't miss it. And I hope my speech was good enough, and I hope I'll have good votes to be a placement council member.
Thank you, Adari. Each person's speech and presentation is unique, and there is a crowd for each of you. Thank you. Soham Karanjkar.
Am I audible?
Yeah, please.
Am I audible, ma'am?
Yeah, please go ahead. Yeah.
Maharashtra, and I am pursuing BTech Computer Engineering from Government College of Engineering. I am currently in 3rd year, and in IIT Madras, I am in the 3rd term of the diploma level. In our placement council, there are the n number of the things. For example, in the research, in the internship, you have the n number of the internship available. That is the research internship and the corporate internship. I will get to know the students of the IITM BS program, about all the internship which are going to be available, and we'll give the short intro to each and every one of them. And there are the n number of the things which matters in the placement, as I have appeared for the placements of the various companies like TCS. I am currently in 6th sem, that's why the n number of things matters in the placement, like your project matters the most. Means whatever you do in your project, that what things they ask in your interview, and as well as your coding skills are also matters the most. Firstly, you guys need to do lots of the coding, and should practice the coding each and every day for appearing the interview. For that, we as a placement cell will help you for the arranging the coding session, arranging the coding competitions and all. And as we can also conduct your mock interviews with the various with the various our course instructors, as well as various industries, so that, and we will provide you the feedback over that interview. Means what things you should improve in your interview before appearing to your interview for the particular company through IIT Madras. And that's all what I need to say. Thank you. Vote for me. That is the Soham Karanjkar.
Thank you, Soham. That was a pretty brief and nice presentation or speech. Moving on to Jitendra Pupala.
Yes, sir. Hello, everyone. Can you hear me, ma'am?
Can you be a bit louder?
Am I audible right now?
Yeah, it's better. Yeah, thank you.
Yes. Hi, everyone. I am Jitendra. Currently, I am on diploma in IITM BSc. So I have an offline course. Currently, I am in 4th year of BTech. So coming to the placement council, I have observed 2-3 issues mostly in my perspective. One is the organization of the placement council data, which is supplied like the students who are applying. That data is organized. It is not organized properly. If we can have a holistic application site, so that we can easily put the details of the companies in the website, so that each applicant can apply on a one-click site, one-click application, so that it will be easy for the students to not miss out some opportunities which are being missed in this Google chat groups. So this is one thing, and another thing I found is the problems with applications of a certain company. If you take a certain company placement, you can there are certain problems with applications, exams, and all these things. So in that situation, there is no point of contact for the students who applied for that company. So for that, they are messaging in the G chat, but those are being replied lately. So the problem is not solved at an appropriate pace. So for that, we need to set up a student point of contacts for a company, for each company visiting for placements, so that they can contact them if any issues with that arises. So I am thinking of in this perspective, so that the help is done at an appropriate time, and the placement opportunities will not be missed by students with the confusing chat. So these are the problems I would like to take up if I got an opportunity to work in placement council. Yeah, thank you. That's from my side.
Thank you, Jitendra. I think most of Tripti is pending. Please, Tripti, finish your presentation. Unmute yourself.
Am I audible now, ma'am?
Yeah, yes, you're audible.
Ma'am, am I audible now?
Yes, please.
Okay, sorry for the inconvenience to everyone. Ma'am, should I start from the scratch?
Do as you please.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm starting it from the scratch. So, hello everyone, good evening. I'm Tripti Arya and I'm from Uttarakhand, Haldwani. And recently I have graduated from Kumar University, Nainital, and currently doing this BS degree program as a full-time. And I don't have much prior experience due to like I have involved much in my offline degree before, but now I'm opening to some extracurricular activities to get involved in. And currently I'm a group leader for the Kaziranga House and working along with my secretary on the companionship project, which help different students to get reachability between the students, so that they can interact with them. And hopefully in future we will going to expand it to this BS degree as well. So coming to the point, I'm one of the nominees for the council member 20 to initiate if I will be successful in becoming a council member for the placement cell. I will have an idea which is about clustering industries. So what my idea is all about, like we all know that there are different industries exist in our system or in our country as well as in outside our country as well, and we all know that somehow we all have a unique interest towards some field, so towards some industry. Like we all know that there exists technology investment and healthcare and sports and all that. So each one of us have some kind of interest toward a particular industry. So by clustering the industries in our placement cell, it will help us it will help to efficiently processing of the placement processes which were going in particular year. And apart from that, we will before that there is like a certain eligibility criteria to sit for the placement, but after that we will going to initiate a thing which will not only for the eligible student, but we will also going to help the students who are not like kind of who are not able to sit for the placement due to some eligibility issue, but they will we will going to help them to write cold emails, like how they can write cold emails to the different industries, and also going to have some kind of working career development workshops as well. So my main agenda is to establish a cluster system in our BS degree placement cell, so that it will help for the efficient working of our placement cell, and more promoting. But it will, at the end, we all know that what matter is the student satisfaction, because if someone getting someone getting into the industry in which they want to enter, he or she will get the definite satisfaction out of that. So apart from that, like I don't know whether I will be able to get the position for the council member or not, but I will looking forward to have interaction with you all. And it was wonderful that I got a chance to think about the placement cell, and to make certain criteria, certain ideas to build so that we can create a proper placement cell. This is all about me, and hope. And I, at last, I would say that please vote judiciously, and please vote if you think for whoever you think is the right fit for the position. Thank you.
Thank you, Tripti. And I was also quite curious to ask what was the cluster system, because your network got disconnected at that time.
Yes, ma'am. I have make a PPT. I think due to my network connection, I'm not able to share it.
Okay, thank you.
Yes,
And
thank you.
Krishu, are you here? Do you want to present?
Ma'am, can I get 5 minutes? Can I present?
Yeah, go ahead. I think rest of you then, shall we open the Q&A session?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Okay. I think the rest of the students, other than the nominees, if you have questions, raise your hands and it will be answered. You can pose the question to anyone you want, or it can be a general question where everyone will answer.
Ma'am, I want to answer this question by Avinash.
Okay, Avinash, ask your question.
Ma'am, he has written his question in the chat box.
Who is speaking now?
Krishu Gupta.
Okay, Krishu. Can you can kind of mention to rest of them that you are one of the nominees, and
Yes,
then
yes.
you can answer. Yeah,
Hello,
go ahead.
hello everyone. I'm also one of the placement council election nominees, and I haven't introduced myself and told you about my campaigning. I promise I will get to that pretty soon. So to answer Avinash's question, my question is regarding internships. Internships is only for full-time IITM students, and this is what it should have been. What's your point on it? Okay, so to answer this question, there has been a
big history about this question and me. From the starting, the at the start when internships and placements started rolling out, when IITM started this, the internships were open to like everyone, almost everyone. And like there was as much as I know, there was only just a few restrictions that you have to complete a diploma or a few number of courses before you can apply for internships. But later on what happened was it was changed, and it was the internships and placement both were restricted to only IITM students who were pursuing only IITM degree exclusively. And no if you are like pursuing an on campus degree, or you are a working professional, then you simply couldn't register for the internships. Okay, so you are saying that this is what it should have been. So I would say I don't agree with your point, because and this is one of the biggest point of my campaigning, that what I would do to if I get elected, I would try to voice the opinions of many other people who think that this is not right. They want internships, they are in on campus degree, or they are working professionals. I would raise their voice, and I would go against it. So my point is why it should not be valid. See, when IITM BS program started, it when IITM BS program started, it was a program made. Yeah. One second. Sorry, interrupt.
I think Lokesh is also here. You can switch on your camera, Lokesh.
Hello everyone, good evening ma'am.
Yeah, please introduce yourself. You are one of the nominees. Yeah.
So, ma'am, can I continue? Sorry, really sorry.
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
So when the degree started, there was for around 2 years there was like a restriction that no one can pursue a degree, IITM BS degree exclusively. It was explicitly stated on the website, and it was one of the our requirements that you have to either be a degree student, you must have, or you must have done some degree in your past career. But now after 2 years, like when we have given 2 years to IITM, it was said that the students who are pursuing on-campus degree aren't eligible for the internships and placements. And this has affected like a lot of students. Like I have been a student training and placement representative, and I have seen the statistics and every problem and everything. And what I saw was that there are around 14,000 plus students in our degree in our IITM BS program, but only around 150 160 students were able to register for all the internships. Like so, uh, please try to get the point. Like 99% of the students were made ineligible for internships. Is that fair? Is that fair? And I'm not saying that the professors and the committee and team just did it for blind reasons. They had their reasons why they did what they did, why they restricted internships and placements for only those students who are pursuing IITM IITM based degree.
Krishu, I would like to kind of explain this point. Why
Yes.
why only
Yes, ma'am.
IITM?
Just give me 2 minutes, ma'am. Just give me 2 minutes.
Finish it quick.
So,
I need
yes, ma'am.
others to respond.
So this was done because as when the first internships were rolled out, a lot of students filled the form, but they didn't even come for online assessments and interview rounds. Everyone said that I have my school college exam, I have to go for my practicals, etc., etc., etc. So to keep in the best interest of teachers, faculties, and the students as well, what I plan to do is, like, like what we do in our off-campus college on offline degrees also is that we would maintain strict regulations, that if someone applies for a job, but if he doesn't comes for the upcoming rounds, then he would like not be allowed to uh, he would be banned from the internships and placements. And in this way, if so when there are stricter rules, I don't think anyone would uh, uh, apply if they don't want to go ahead with the application. And also like then one can apply as well. So I think that answers your question.
Thank you, Krishu. Lokesh, I want you to pitch your points.
Thank you very much, ma'am. And good evening, everyone. So my name is Lokesh Kumar. I have done my undergraduation in mechanical engineering, and completed my post graduation from IIM Jammu. I am a pioneer batch alumni of IIM Jammu, and currently I am working at Amazon, and I am pursuing IIT Madras diploma level. So why I want to be a part of this placement cell is, I have seen when you first hear my profile, or when you first read it, it looks like a next to perfect profile. As prior joining to Amazon, I have worked at government organizations, handling a decent amount and working, and I have worked at the topmost with the topmost people in the government organization. Like I was a part of board meeting with principal secretaries, and who is also an additional chief secretary to chief minister of Andhra Pradesh. So when someone looks into my profile, they think that it's a profile which actually is an ideated profile. But I have seen a lot of failures in my life, especially in the placement terms, and I have grown over a period of time, and there was very little amount of support which I received from the people whom I have admired from. So what my first thing will be there for the students is, I will be there with you for all the terms, especially on the emotional terms and the empathetic form. Hard work and all the things will anyways be there. And apart from that, we do have certain plans for the placements, are like how to work on your resumes, how to verify them, and how your resume can get more weightage over others, be it within your institute or be it amongst the co-participants within the IIT Madras, and how to prepare for a group discussion, how to answer your questions within the time span for the technical or the behavioral questions, and how to project yourself in front of the organizations. These are the things which we will be primarily working on, and how to pitch the organizations. There are certain things which we'll be doing at the back end, and yes, if you are giving me an opportunity, I would like to use up my experience and help you all guys get an ideal start launch plan to get placed. So please vote for me, and I will be sharing my profile soon with you all guys. You can go through it. As of now, I'm inside the office, so I couldn't prepare too much with regard to my pitch point. I'm so sorry about it. So thank you very much for giving me this opportunity.
Thank you, Lokesh. And we are actually happy to have you. So it's okay if you don't have a presentation. Still, we could understand your background and how you could help us. And I think we can go to the audience for questions. If any one of the other students are keeping their mic on, please mute it.
Hello. Can I ask some questions?
Yeah, please go ahead.
My question is for all the nominees. Can you like explain what can you do for the students who are academically weak, but they are good with their skills and project work in the placement council? Those who are not that good in for I am to say like their CV is not that good, but their projects and other work is like up to the mark.
Can I answer that, please?
Can I answer that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Basically, my question is for students who are academically weak, whose GPA is low, but they are doing in their projects good, like hackathons or other things like that.
Okay. Okay. So hi, Lokesh. Can you hear me?
Yes, yes, yes.
Hi, Vedant. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay. Okay. Sorry about that. So, like you said very clearly, placements are not only for students who are academically great, they are for every single student of this degree program. That is why IIT Madras has come up with this program in the first place, so that everyone can have access to a world-class education. So we at the placement cell, at least what my idea is, like I had introduced to you guys, Project Nappy, right? I want to be able to train our students to be able to tackle any situation. Now, for example, I might not be the greatest person when it comes to, let's say, mathematics, but I am very good when it comes to, let's say, copywriting or creating a script or like building the UI for a website. Placements into companies are very diverse nowadays. It's not just about, hey, we need a backend developer, we need a full stack developer, we need someone who can run Mern and Django together. It's not something like that. There are various different fields. All you have to do is go on to Twitter these days and you have to start communicating with people in your niche. And suddenly you have this huge audience that you can build up and people will start recognizing you. I think that, like you said, a CGPA should not be an indicator of how good a student studies, right? Like if you come to some of the greatest universities that we have, or let's just take our IIT degree. Let's take the offline IITs. Most of the students really don't pass out with huge CGPAs, right? Of course, there are students who get 9+, 9.5 plus grades, but most of them you will see will be around 8, 7.5. It doesn't mean that those students aren't getting placed. You will see that so many of those students are bringing up ideas from different backgrounds, from different groups of industries and different technologies, and they're coming up with new ideas. So the placement cell definitely can incorporate these people into the mix, find out areas where they can excel, and we will be making sure they can find jobs that suit their portfolio. At least that's what we hope to do. Again, it all depends on the individual. There's only so much push and momentum we can give a person before they have to do something on their own. So I hope this, solves your doubt, Vedant. If you have any other questions, please go ahead. And if anyone else,
thank you so much.
Hello, Vedant.
Yeah.
I would like to add whatever the Nikhil said. He actually explained it good. And also that's what our view is going to be. Like, first of all, we'll be calling out survey from the people, you people, like, and then segregating the things accordingly. Like, as I showed that we'll be having, as in this degree, we have a lot of people who have different skills. They have, some have good CGPA, but not skills. Some have good communication, but not CGPA. So we'll be segregating those according to their resumes. And then we'll be working on that database, how we can improve them and bring them on the same path. Also, similarly, that's why we are going to, as a team, we'll be trying to help organize a lot of sessions, workshop sessions. Also, since you said that you have a lot of skills, but you don't have CGPA. So how you can compensate with respect to that? We'll be working on that. Sorry, 1 second. How we can work on that will be our priority. Anybody would like to add, please go on.
Yeah, I would like to add something. So hi Vedant, I understand your concerns that maybe, yes, it is, it had been my fear as well that I might not have that 8+, 9+ CGPA, but I have some skills. Now, how would I be translating to a job? Now, the thing that I suggested is that let's have community and let's have a community outreach which has got connections with the industry. Now, sometimes it's not like that industry will come and they will just recruit some person. If you might be able to collaborate with some projects and showcase your skills to the industry, and then they would be able to hire you not by the structured placement process, but as a consultant or as some roles, and then you'll be able to build that career. Whether you can say that, okay, I did this project, an open source project with this company, which we hope that with this community we will be able to conduct a lot of open source projects like with Google School of Code and other projects, so that you'll be able to showcase your skills. And using those platforms, you might not have to depend upon the placement cell. You'll be getting jobs. And yes, this community will be lifelong, whether you are in the degree program or you have graduated. But this community will be active, and we will be keeping abreast with the technological changes happening in the industry, and helping each of us become better. Thanks a lot.
Yeah.
Okay, I would like to add more points. So, whoever asked the question, I would like to add something. Like, we know that not every one of us have 8+ CGPA, but to ensure the placements of the people who are below the 8 CGPA, we will help them to write cold emails to the companies, because we know that to reach out any recruiters from outside your campus, it is very important to have a connection to interaction with the industry employers. So we will going to help them to write cold emails, like how they can write cold emails, what are the things they need.
Okay. Any questions from the audience?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah,
Yes.
go ahead.
Yes, my question is, what are your future plans? Like, what will you do to make a new generation of placement council? Like those, like I am in a foundation, what will you do for the people, like students who are in foundation right now?
I would like to go
Excuse me?
first. I would like to go first. Okay, so first, thanks, Duncan. I don't know if that's your real name or it's a nickname, but for foundational, for anybody, whether you be in foundational diploma or degree, if we would be keeping the bar of entry low, so that everybody can come in and everybody can start learning. Okay, we would be keeping you abreast with the changes in the industry, what is in demand right now, and how you could be able to pick up those skills. Okay, so since you're in foundation, the most basic thing is that you need to know Python programming, and then as soon as you enter diploma, you will be starting to learn data structures, DBMS, and that is the building block of whatever career you follow. Whether you want to go into whether you want to be a data scientist or you want to be a developer in Web3, blockchain, cybersecurity, whatever. But some of these basics you have to clear, and then if there are any more technologies you want to learn, Azure, AWS, Google Cloud. In machine learning, you want to learn about transformers, reinforcement learning, and all. So we'll be providing you avenues for learning and growth and competitions, so that you'll be able to test yourself amongst your peers and everybody else in the world. And we will reward you for your learning and for your achievements, and then you'll be able to showcase that to the companies when they come 3 years from now to recruit you. If there's anything else, please.
Also, I want to add few points to you. Actually, as I mentioned before, we'll explain all the pool details to the companies. We'll be having different zones like foundational level, diploma, and BSc and BS. We'll explain all the details. We'll mention what courses, what skills they will be having by that time. And if the company is agreeing for that, means if they are opening for the foundational degree, there will be many companies who basically require Python as the main thing for their requirements as. So if they require only Python, we'll allow the foundational people for that company based on our courses and everything. We'll explain to them. If they agree, we'll allow to the foundational level also. So the persons who are almost in their final level of foundational can also sit in the placements. It can be like any company, but they can also have their chance in the placements.
Hi, Duncan. Does that, solve your query, or is there anything else that you would like to know?
Yes, this does solve my query. I have one more question for for Lokesh.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, Duncan.
Yes, so you are in touch with many of the government officials, right? Yes, as you said.
Yes.
So I would want to know how will you try and look for opportunities in government bodies for the
For a matter of fact, I was offered a job, but it got revoked, and it's a different issue. And I didn't join as a permanent employee for few personal reasons. Like my mom passed away during the COVID time, and I have to stay back at home, so I couldn't take up the role as it was demanding me to stay away from my family. Hence, I have to opt for some other organization where I got placed in Amazon, so I'm working here. So I think it's a bit personal, but it's okay. What exactly you want to know? You want me to help you in getting a placement in government organization? Is that what you are looking for? May I know?
Yes, I was looking for like you work with the government bodies to get into the placement events. Like right now, we have to give like government exams for everything. And I would
There are certain lateral entries for the students who have already proven skills within the government. You can get into the consulting roles. There are many ways to pitch them. Like you need to pitch the right person to get into those roles. It always depends on the contacts and the networks which you are accessing through to get there. For that, you need to be, a proven skilled professional to reach to that level. But yes, if you are interested to get into the service sector as in government, and I can definitely help you in grooming till that level at a personal level. But I am not promising anything for the remaining candidates because government in itself is not doing any mass level hiring process. So it totally it will be a wrong promise, like.
Yeah, and I have to add here to all of the other students, it's the placement council members would be facilitating the industry interaction and placement cell, which is already available with IITM BS program. So actually they would be working along with the placement team, which is already in place. Okay. So it comes from IITM and these people would be facilitating them, right? Okay. I think Aditya Singh is raising his hand for a long time.
Yes, can I
Go
ask my
ahead.
question?
Yeah.
So actually, my name is Aditya Singh, as you know. So I want to ask a question, and not to any particular candidate. It's free to answer. Anyone can answer. So my question is that this degree takes a student from various background, commerce, science, and arts. And I'm also from commerce background. I do have experience some. So how you guys will provide those people who are from different backgrounds, not from particular engineering background, they are from science background or commerce arts backgrounds. So consider they are good, they do have good experience, CGPA, and they are good at academics as well. They are doing good in data science. So how you guys will help those guys who have some experience also, like me and other also. So my question is around revolves around it.
Hey Aditya, hi. Am I audible to you?
Yeah, you are.
So you raised a very valid point, Aditya. There are multiple avenues. The great thing about artificial intelligence and data science is that it is not limited only to technology. Like I showed you guys in my presentation, the PPT that I had made was completely created by AI, right? So when you want to get into creative avenues, there are so many different things that you can do with data science and machine learning today. Like, for example, you can make cold emails, you can create so many different kinds of things. You can create art, you can create plays, you can create videos. And so if you're into a creative background, like as you said, the arts, you can use data science and machine learning to incorporate your knowledge of the arts into that particular domain. The same goes for commerce and economics students. They probably study the stock market on a day-to-day basis. And stock market prediction is a huge thing nowadays. Lots of companies are using it to increase their stock value. Investors are using it. Banking managers are using it. So many different ways. And there are so many different avenues that you can take with such a small set of skills. And the placement cell isn't only going to be limited to the technical fields. I'm quite sure that IIT Madras is also well aware of this, and that they will be incorporating different kinds of avenues so that students who have different niches, different skill sets can also go ahead and get jobs that they are very comfortable with. See, the whole point of the placement cell is helping students get into positions that they want to do, right? So it would kind of be counterintuitive if the placement cell didn't do that. I hope that answered your question.
Well, I want to add here something. Aditya, I'm also from a commerce background, pursuing my management studies. And it's the very fact that IIM has allowed commerce, arts, and science, all of the people to join this program, because data science is such a field where anyone and everyone can try their, get good jobs and excel. What I want to say is that it's not that only computer science engineers or engineers basically have the jobs. Data science in particular, like if you see the commerce field, people who are doing MBA, there are new fields emerging like MBA in business analytics. In fact, business analytics is very much growing these days. And those are for commerce students, of course. So I think they are like, if you see the field of marketing, if you see the field of commerce, I think marketing analytics, HR analytics, all are joining. And even fintech is a growing field. So I think for commerce students also, there are a lot of opportunities available. And yeah, of course, we will bring those. So no problem.
So as you, can I have more question? Is
yes,
it is allowed?
Yes, please. Yes.
Yeah, sure. Go ahead.
So actually, I'm concerned about there are various students from different domains. So they are good at academics. Like if they are good at academics and all those things, like they are quite good as an engineer, software engineer or CS student. So I'm asking how you guys are going to help them, like at the same opportunity as a CS student, not difference.
May I go forward with this?
It's a commerce student. Yes, lectures.
Yeah. Okay. So yes, this degree, which I feel is at the same, it's the same difficulty level as a computer science degree which is being taught in IIT Madras. We are what they are learning in BTech CSE, we are learning the same thing. Actually, we are learning the concepts which they are teaching in MTech CSE. Okay. So now the thing is that, okay, these are the concepts. If you are able to imbibe these, if you are able to learn this, inculcate this, and if you'd be able to talk about it in an interview. I had an internship which I got at L&T with the help of the training and placement program, and they asked us questions which were being taught in the classes. So whatever, so the lectures which are being conducted by Arun Rajkumar sir or Andrew sir, if you are able to understand all these concepts, then you'll be able to crack those technical interviews. And yes, you will have to learn those coding skills. So practice is very important. And the niche skills which the industry requires. So the basics of DBMS, machine learning techniques, machine learning foundations, and after you have done that, sometimes the industry requires skills in TensorFlow, PyTorch. So sometimes they want to do project in reinforcement learning. So for that, we will be forming societies, communities, which should be able to imbibe those skills and which should be collaborating with the industries to conduct some meetups, some talks, and have regular interactions with the students so that you'll be able to pick up those skills and then be job ready.
Okay.
So
also, I would like to add, for my personal experience, that last day I was doing this skill test which I received in my mail. So what they actually ask, these companies not actually go for the high level, first of all, for their basic level. They actually ask for the Python. They ask for the SQL, whether you have knowledge of SQL, how quick are you in aptitudes. So that's the thing one should look for in their foundation. And also you must have observed that while we have this live sessions, our coach instructors always point out what kind of questions are always asked in interviews. Do look out for that. And for that, as a placement team, we council members will be also generating a kind of small revision test or kind of interaction sessions, which we can revise those things, we can question, make them a quiz kind of thing. For example, my friend Lakshay is already a part of quiz community. We can use that skills for making quizzes so that you guys are quite in used to with the questions they usually ask.
Okay. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Lakshay and Utkarsh. I'm satisfied with the answer. One more announcement I want to make. Like I worked in a company, High Tech Digital Solution. It's a Ahmedabad-based company. So there is some requirement for data science. Like they are asking, my manager is asking for, like I've told him that I'm studying in IIT data science. So you can drop any mail or something. So I can contact there. So thank you very much.
That would be great, Aditya. Please contact the placement team.
Yeah, so I will be. I'm in Chennai itself, so I will contact.
Yeah, then you can drop in at the IITM campus and then talk to the guys at NPTEL office.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, Aditya.
Can I have one more doubt?
Sure, go ahead, Vedant.
My doubt is not completely related to placement, but it's somewhat related to placement. My doubt is like for the students who are looking up for entrepreneurship or starting some startup in this field, what placement cell will help them in other ways to pursue their future there?
Okay, we already have an entrepreneurship community called Outliers, which was set up by Sankalp during Paradox. So that is quite active. I will be sharing that link with you. If you can message me on WhatsApp, I'll be adding there. And yes, placement cell already, industry interaction cells already conducts various interaction calls with startup founders and all those guys who talk to our students and then they explain out their journey. And yes, there would be an incubation platform which would be building. And yes, and you just have to understand which field you want to work on, which field you want to build your startup on, and then we will be building a community on that. So for more details, you can message me or you can message Sankalp Arola. Okay, I'll just give you my WhatsApp number, so just send me a message. Yeah, Utkarsh, you may add on that.
No, you all actually said the point which I was going to say. Yeah. Also, I just remembered that we do have, as Lakshay said, we also have this regular e-summit in which all the top management people came to give their talks, their views, their experiences. So I would really recommend to join those sessions as they are based on what are your approaches, how should you go for the entrepreneur, what are the things you face as a challenge. So that will be really helpful and to interact with them. It's the best thing you can do also.
Excuse me.
Yes, Yash, go ahead.
I have a question regarding the placements. As we are enrolled in the programming and data science, so the placement should be in the domain of data science only, or we can sit for both the roles as the software development engineer and the data scientist role for both?
Actually, this question was also posed by Sanskriti. So again, I'm telling you that IT world is vast. So even in basic programming, there are different roles. Like I was in Salesforce, so there is Salesforce development, SAP development, database development. Then there is cyber security. Then there's some operations, administration, app development. So you also have to find your niche, that what kind of programmer you want to be. You want to be a full stack programmer. You want to be a cyber security programmer. In data science also, in machine learning also, there are different niche. There's financial analysis, quantitative analysis. In hardcore machine learning, there's work in NLP, computer vision. Right now, reinforcement learning is an emerging field. Yes, ChatGPT has made a lot of noise about NLP and its applications, but reinforcement learning is looking like that it is going to be the future. So there are a lot of things. So don't think about that. Okay, if I'm doing data science, then I would be doing data science. You might have to be cross-trained but then also try to figure out what niche, what kind of project are you looking for. So right now I'm at Bangalore. I'm also looking for more internships after completing an L&T internship. And again, I'm trying to figure out that what kind of project should I go for? Should I do a project in CV? Should I do it in NLP? Should I do a course and in reinforcement learning? So just think about it. Start coding. My first suggestion: start coding on HackerRank. Start looking for use cases in AI cases. And yes, there will be, and yes, we will be forming communities where we will be providing all these tips and tricks and everything. So for people to be acquainted with the industry and then be able to build a fulfilling career path.
Okay.
In any case, the students, this community is the most important resource that we will have in this life. So we have to nurture this community. Thank you.
Okay. I have one more question.
Okay, go ahead.
As HFTs are the company who give more packages, and they come on the top, only in the top IITs. So can HFTs come in our placements also or not?
I mean, I don't see why not. I mean, like, we are IIT Madras students, right? So it would make 100% logical sense to think that such big companies would also come to our campus as well. And we, as a part of the placement cell, will try our level best to get even bigger companies that do not show up onto our doorstep, right? Anyone else wants to add to this, guys? This is, our question.
Just one thing that I want to add. So right now, I was looking for how to collaborate with companies to form student communities. I just noticed that Google does not have an active student developer student community in IIT Madras. So maybe we would be able to take a lead and build a student developer community, because I know that in this particular degree program, there are 2 or 3 students. There's Ankit Singh, who conducted the first hackathon, and there is Ashwin R, and there is another guy. Those 3 have set up their own student developer community in their bona fide colleges. And I had been talking to them that, boss, let's all come together and let's build a Google developer student community. And think about it. Google offers you 1.62 crores rupees as salaries. Right now, yes, they have laid off 10,000 people, but still, we would be able to take the lead from the bona fide IITM students, and that's what they are afraid of, that we would be surpassing them.
Okay, I wouldn't say afraid, but yeah, the point came across very cool, Lakshay. Guys, we are also IIT Madras students, okay? It is ingrained that into your minds, all right? We are also up there, and we will also get packages and placements that are up there. Be confident, the placement cell is with you.
Okay.
Thanks for the answer.
Guys, we are kind of, I think, the meeting.
Ma'am, hello, ma'am. Ma'am, can I go, ma'am?
Yeah, quickly.
Yes. Hello, everyone. I am Krishu Gupta, and I am also a nominee for this placement council election. So, firstly, I would like to say this frankly. Don't like politics, and because I think, in my opinion, this placement council members nomination and the election process should be completely different, because when there are politics involved, there are people cut each other, the other candidates. Like, there are betrayals, there are many cheap tricks. But placement council is not about just one person. It's not about one person winning and other persons losing. It's about everyone winning, and it's about collaborating. It's about working together. Not me, not Nikhil, not Utkarsh, not Lakshay, not any one of us can work only alone and get good for IIT MBS. If we work together, only then we can.
That's why
get
we
the
have
best.
12 members in the council.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. I was getting to that, ma'am. Sorry. So this is what my opinion was. After that, I would start. Firstly, I would like to mention that I have been a student representative training at placement team at IIT MBS. I have been a corporate head at IOSG-DTU. I have been a corporate executive at IEEE-DTU. So I am familiar with the working of corporate department and placement cell, and know most of the questions, the what to do and how to do at placement cell. Other than that, I am a good placement. I think that a good placement council member shall have the following features. He should be motivated. He should be hardworking. He should be consistent. He should be dedicated. And most importantly, he should be good at communicating. He should be a good communication medium to students, fellow PCs, and companies' HR. He should communicate all the information at appropriate time. I have all the good features that should be there in a PC, as I mentioned above. I have been in the first batch of IITMBS students for over 2 years, taking 4 subjects each term. Only like very few students have achieved that. And not only did I take 4 subjects each term, I even managed to maintain a 9 plus CGPA average among most of the subjects, while also pursuing my on-campus BTech degree from DTU, doing my internship, giving JEE twice amidst a catastrophic disaster such as COVID-19. And I would also like to mention that I am currently also interning at DRDO. Along with that, I have also been a group leader at Group 95 IITMBS. And I have been in contact with thousands of students, like literally thousands of students. And I have, even though I wasn't at a position officially by IITM, but as a friend, as a mentor, I have mentored hundreds and more than hundreds of students for like all kinds of doubts, like in studies, where to get, how to score more, how to make notes, how to, which resources to refer, how to make projects, which resources to refer. And like I have always been like curious to meet new people, learning new things. So I think as I as the positions I have talked about and the things I have talked about, I am motivated, I am hardworking, I am consistent, I am dedicated, and I am in a lot of I am already in touch with a lot of students, and I have always felt happy to help others. And now I have done this all this unofficially. I think that it would be an honor, it would be an honor that if I get an opportunity, that I would be an official representative of placement council member. And then I would have an official platform to answer people's query, and I can reach much more people. And other than that, I am like even after all my skills, I am a curious learner. I'm all I'm a curious learner and observer, and I'm always willing to learn anything new that I can. Other than that, I would like to go forward, like what work there is in IITM BS placement committee. From what I have heard, there would be 3 major tasks. One would be to uh, reach and reach and convert maximum companies that convince that they come to our campus and recruit from us. The second task would be to host as many as webinars to empower upskill students. And the third task would be to make our website. So I have already, as I have told, I have been a student representative training and placement team at IITMBS. I also have corporate experience. I know how to reach companies. And other than that, uh, I am also I am good at web development. My grades in app development 1 and app development 2 proves them. And also since I'm in very good touch with a lot of students, I can personally I can officially and personally motivate them to join webinars, and I can also form take opinions of several thousands, hundreds of people, and I can gather what kind of problems they are facing, and address the students' problem to the appropriate authorities at IITM, and vice versa. And other than that, I'm willing to work really hard for you guys, and it would be an honor to represent myself as
Thank you, Krishu. That was a quick pitch. I think we have come to an end, but your campaigning does not stop here. You guys can continue your individual campaigning. Puneet sir is here. He can give you a few words.
Good evening, everyone.
Close.
Hi, everyone. This is brilliant, Koday ma'am. Excellent session. Thank you so much. And to all the student community, thanks for joining, and to the nominees for volunteering their time again today. So let's see something. All of you nominees will not be running around speaking to companies and trying to negotiate packages for students, right? Some of you will be working to organize events, you'll be doing administrative work, maybe even pushing people to pay the dues. There's a whole lot of different things that have to be done. We don't need the same skill set for everybody. So when you cast your vote, make sure that you have that eclectic spread of skills that we get all the jobs done. Okay, so I loved all the pitches today. I think some of you are so brilliant. If I had a company, I would hire all of you. So wish you all the best. Take care and vote wisely. Thank you.
Thank you all.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, police sir. Thanks, everybody.
Thanks, everyone. Hope you have a great evening.
Good luck, nominees. Wish you all the best. See you on the other side. Bye-bye. Good night.
Thank
I
you.
would like to say thanks to everyone, whoever is present here and listen to our pitch as well.
And everyone who are here so patiently. And once again, vote for Adar Karthik Vinay Kumar.
So does anyone want to say anything?
All the best to everybody. May the best person win.
May the Hunger Games begin, ladies and gentlemen.
If
Just
anybody
wanna
has any more
ask
questions,
from
please.
I just want to ask from Nikhil, do you have any AI app for making the meme?
No, actually, I just went online and I just typed meme creator templates
All
and
the
I
best to
found the
everybody.
first link. Just the first
Yes,
link.
sir. Yes, sir. We are leaving the meeting.
Oh.
Okay, all the best, everyone. Bye.
All the best, everyone.
Okay, guys, all the best. Bye. Bye.
Bye.